Cześć, a ja to ja. Oglądacie właśnie Eclectic Arts Media. Hi, I am I Ya Toyah and you are watching Eclectic Arts Media.
So, first, welcome to Seattle. It's so nice to finally meet you in person.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, I mean, it's been, 2020 and 2021. We did 3 virtual interviews,
Yes.
and then here you are tearing it up on stage here at the Substation, and you just got off stage.
Literally, I'm still probably a mess, but well.
Tell me about this production, because you have so many things going on with the music, the light show, the things from your keyboard area and your guitar. I mean, it's just it's really overwhelming. You have so much going on. How do you come up with like this stage show that we saw, this newest version?
Oh my God, the story is very long and the short. I'm gonna try to, to tell you the short version of the story. I used to be in bands. I used to be with people in the bands, and it never worked out. Someone always quit. So I decided to do I Ya Toyah, which is one-woman project. It's just me as I Ya Toyah in Polish, spoken out loud means. And then I figured, I don't have any musicians on stage, so I have to do something like a theater, something very interactive, something that will engage all the senses possible and just entertain people. That's what I'm here for, to entertain. And so I came up with this vision that I would like to have a background visual that would sort of reflect the meanings of my songs and go along with what I'm performing. As well as slideshow that would be very intense depending on the moment of my performance. And of course, I want to play as many instruments live as possible. It was very hard to create because it's a little different than what you see in the scene. A lot of people don't play this many instruments, but I decided to do it. So I play synth, I play my MIDI controller, which is also automated. I have a lot of effects that are already automated within my DAW, but a lot of them I'm still starting and triggering, changing as I go. And the same with guitar, those accents, those little elements of the heavier sound, which is my inner rocker, inner metal chick, which I've always been.
Well, it's amazing, and again, for me to take it, almost like I need to see it several times because there's so much going on with it. Even when I'm thinking about like the imagery on the video screen behind you, I mean, there's a lot of intention behind it. The images were meshing with the music, with what you were doing on stage, and so like, how is that some of that your art, or what, like a combination of things of images that people that you know, or?
Yes. So these visuals were created by one of my best friends and collaborator, Joel Lopez, of Lumbra Productions. We went to school together. That's how we met. We finished music business together. We became instant friends, and he always wanted to pursue a career in video. And so he was sort of like at this place, and I was sort of at that place. And I'm like, hey, dude, would you like to create some background visuals for me? And here we go. And so we still work together. I started this late 2018. My first show was at the very end of 2018. So it's been a couple years since the very first version of the show and the first visuals that were created. And Joel is absolutely amazing. He's got great work ethics. He's got great vision, and I just love what he created for me.
Yeah, no, it's stunning. It's really like performance art is what this is like for me. It's not like going directly to a concert per se. It's much bigger than that.
Wow,
and
thank you.
Yeah, that's probably the biggest compliment I could give you, is that it was just like, I knew kind of what I was going to get, but then when I was actually here, I'm like, holy shit. I mean, this is like, there's just so much to digest, and I love that. There's so many different layers to what you're presenting to the audience, and just, I mean, the other cities on this tour, they're in for one hell of a treat.
Thank you so much for this.
Yeah, and so and to kind of get closer to wrapping this up, you're here in Seattle and you're working your way down the West Coast, is my understanding.
Yes.
And this is your first time out here on the West Coast?
Very first time.
Okay.
Yes. As a tourist and as a performer, so I'm enjoying on this tour I'm trying to do a lot of nature things, sightseeing and touristy So like mountain hiking and trying different coffee shops, just all this stuff while we prepare for evening for this hall, all the intensity of performing every night.
Okay, that begs the question: did you get a chance? What did you do here in Seattle?
Well, we literally spent the whole day, my crew and I, in the city. So I've tried this amazing, I don't know, like 7 different coffee shops. I think the coffee is still in me. I slept literally 3 hours last night because I couldn't fall asleep. And I'm still full of energy, I guess. This is Seattle coffee, which I guess it's that rep, right? That's what Seattle is known for. But we've done, oh my God, I mean, we've done a little bit of the mountains. And funny thing about mountains in Seattle, and Seattle in general, is that it very much reminds me of my own country, Poland. Our Polish mountains and our Polish cities, and it's just, I sort of think that I should live here.
Well, we'd welcome you here if you want to move here from Chicago. That's interesting that the mountains remind you of Poland.
Very much. This is the same landscapes, literally, like the south part of Poland.
Okay.
Very similar kinds of mountains. And I've been to other parts of America, and the mountains are not like that. This is different. These mountains are calm. They are spread, they are vast, they are just beautified by this green scenery, those tall, amazing winter evergreens, and it's just Poland.
Wow. Okay. Well, no, that's good to know. And you also happened to find or got here luckily when the weather was really working out well, which we're not known for here in Seattle, obviously.
That's what I've heard.
Yeah, this yellow orb's been in the sky for quite a while the past few days.
I love this. That's probably why I can't move to Seattle. I love sun. I need sun. It charges me. So, I mean, the last 2 days here in this beautiful city were absolutely amazing. The sun made it even better.
Yeah, and quite honestly, people that have moved here from other states, usually what they fall in love with if they're here in the summer. They find out, wow, there's the mountains, there's the lake, there's so many things to do here. So that whole stereotypical thing of it being gray and wet, and we are gray and wet during the other seasons, but when it's not, it's like, wow, it's just amazing. So then people want to come here and experience that, and then they got to learn to put up with the other part of it that comes later.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I'm gonna miss that other part because I'm heading to Portland tonight to continue my tour. So I guess unfortunately I'd like to see the other face of Seattle, the rainy side, but perhaps in the future maybe I'll have opportunity to be a guest here again, and then perhaps it's gonna rain.
Okay, and to wrap this up, you're doing the tour right now. What's happening beyond the tour? Do you have more music? Do you have a music video stuff? What's coming up, like maybe a month down the road?
A month down the road, it's probably gonna be me just sleeping this off and reconnecting with my beautiful puppy, Benek, whom I already miss very much. But other than this, I am actually working on a new album, on new releases. So I've started about 2 months before I left for this tour, and I've been working in my home studio on those releases. I have a couple things sort of like almost ready to go before they hit the mix and master process, but it's going to take me some time, so I'm not going to promise that anything will be released within a month or 2 or 3. I'm hoping to have something for everyone later this year, but I don't know. Stay tuned.
Okay, we'll see what happens, and when it's ready, it's ready.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
I'm putting all my heart and soul into this release. It's definitely going to be different. It's how I always think that artists should explore different options as we grow, as musicians, as humans, and so this new record will definitely show that, and I am very excited. I can't wait.
Well, that makes 2 of us. Thank you so much, I Ya Toyah, for coming to Seattle and for us to finally meet in person. And I wish you every success with every show on the rest of the tour, and we'll definitely be connected with everything else that you have coming up in the future.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you for coming out. Thank you. Thank you.
interesting? Could you actually say that in Polish?
Of course.
Okay, let's try that. Cool. I'm gonna put that together, and
This is so cool.
that'll be at the front of my live stream. That my video intro that I always do. They'll have that at the beginning of it. Because I've been trying to. I haven't done something in person since December.
Ooh, okay.
So you'll be the one that
That's it.
is on there.
I think that could like raise some attention too, because people are like used to English.
Yeah.
Suddenly, what is that?
Exactly.
Yeah.